claims to fame, but one of them is he went to high school with my daughter.
Yeah. Thanks, Joe. What a great way to introduce Mark Herring, to say that everybody that's come through this house has won. I've been to a number of events here, and I can't recall all the candidates, but I do remember that all of them have been successful, and that was true. And Joe has been a civic leader in Arlington for a long time. He, in addition to being a former candidate for the county board, he was the chair of Arlington's Information Advisory Committee. And the county board really does listen to their advisory commissions. So it's not just a bunch of people sitting around the table talking about policy, it's people that are making policy. So thanks, Joe, for everything that you've done in Arlington. And Eloise, thanks for hosting this event for Mark Herring, so we can make it 16 out of 16 candidates. I've known Mark for a while, going back to when he was on the Loudoun County Board of Supervisors. He won a very difficult election back then in 1999. My first year on the Arlington County Board was 1995, and we kind of marveled, was not the right word, but our jaw was always like wide open at what that Loudoun County Board of Supervisors was doing from 1996 to 2000 until Mark and some others that were associated with him swept the bad guys out of power, who happened to be Republicans. They really were very closely aligned with the development community, which is okay, but not okay when you're also profiting from it and taking contributions directly from them and then just going out and voting the way that they're telling you to vote. And that was what was going on in Loudoun County. As a result, we had what I would call the opposite of Arlington smart growth. We had some dumb growth policy. So you had sprawl, you had just development plan, with development being approved that wasn't really planned. Mark and people that he was close to came on that board and really made Loudoun a model board, and they were known throughout the country for their great education and environmental policies, and were really a pleasure to work with. Fortunately or unfortunately, Mark left that board to become a state senator, and the reason why he left that board was because we had a special election, and the balance of power was there. As far as us approaching the number needed for majority, and he was recruited by Senator Mary Margaret Whipple to run. So, as much as Mark Herring enjoyed local government, he felt sort of called to duty to be a state senator, which is where he is right now. He is also a very good attorney, and currently as clerk of the court, I'm aware of his reputation as an excellent attorney, not just in Loudoun County, but statewide. He has represented clients from big to small in the environmental area, and that's what the Attorney General does, is they're supposed to rule on the law, give opinions on the law, and be our chief lawyer of the state. So Mark, through his many years of law practice and his many years of service through county government and then the state government, is really qualified for this job, and I know he will be an excellent Attorney General when he gets there. I've talked probably longer than he's going to talk, which I apologize for, but I learned one thing about him from Jack Bardo, who's interning in my office today. I said, Jack, what do you think of when you think of Mark Herring? He says, well, he's from Gate City, Virginia. He's from Southwest Virginia, so that's going to bring in a lot of votes from there. And I had no idea. I was thinking that he was from Northern Virginia, but you can be like Bob McDonald, where I think he was from every area of the state. So if you've got connections there, that's going to make you an even stronger candidate when you're there for our tickets. So without further ado, our next Attorney General.